Folks, we have ourselves a major problem. I'm sitting here working along this fence line. Mr. Pete's house is just right there. Luckily, Mr. Pete's not out today for good reason, because as I lean over and put some serious squat, I'm sitting there squatting into this auger, putting these holes in the ground, and all of a sudden I feel rip, and the entire inners of my pants just rip right down the middle. And that's my pocket. I don't wear whitey tighties, that's my pocket. And that right there is not good. That goes all the way down my leg, like all the way down my leg. And the problem is the fact that I don't have any more shorts or pants here. I do have the pants that I wore yesterday when I was working. I took them off, threw them in a pile to take home and wash. I'm gonna have to go put those back on, I guess, because I did not account for this. There's no way for the work that I'm doing using this auger that anybody can be sitting here working like this. That's a lot more leg and booty than what I normally show. Normally. All right, so even though we're very excited to have the horses over, it has really disrupted everything here in my barn. Now, don't get me wrong, we love the horses, but everything has been disrupted in the barn. No one will come in this stall at all. Pearl has drug her bowl of food outdoors. Tex has already finished his, and now he's gonna go take Pearl's away from hers. See? Poor Gracie though. Look, Gracie's over here all on the other side of the barn by herself. This was supposed to be where the horses were going to eat. That was my plan. Now, what's funny is Santana. What are you doing, Pearl? Pearl, you can't come in here. This is my part of the barn. Santoro, how dare you? Hey, this is my part of the barn. This place was off limits to all of you guys. Let me get this bucket. I put this over here for Santoro. Pearl, sweetie, this is not really your spot. Is your mouth gonna even fit in there? Pearl, your mouth ain't gonna fit in there. You got a big mouth, baby. Pearl, how you plan on doing that? Pearl, baby, how you plan on doing that? What kind of a sad situation is this? Guys, I'm just gonna say this. You can take the cows off the shit show farm, but you can't take the old shit show farm out of the cows. I'll tell you what, or in this case, the horses and donkeys. Can you? Y'all are just gonna be all shit show all the time, no matter where you live. No matter where you live, you're taking all that ragtag stuff with you. All right, so we have Santana. She's gotten plenty to eat. You guys have already eaten, and you still come to my cow barn to eat more. Gracie's gonna be fine. Gracie's good. Tex has eaten double. He's eaten all of his, which was here. He ate so fast, and he's gone over there to eat Pearl's. That has ran Pearl over here to me into this little smallmouth hanging bucket, which is not even made for cows. I don't know how she's doing that. And then, here comes, oh boy, we got more trouble. And then Santoro doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Santoro's just hanging around. He's just a typical little brother just hanging around. Pearl, let's walk out of here. You should not be in here, baby. Come on, walk on out of here. I'm just gonna pour this on the ground. Here, Santoro, here. Be sweet to him. There, I put on the ground right there. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, just come into Dad's barn and just wreak all kinds of havoc. Yeah, so Beverly says good morning.
Good morning, baby.
So it's the next day, and it looks like all hell has broken loose in my barn overnight. It is the Yeah, they had their first overnight last night. We're here early today, checking everybody. And I think that you saw the chaos unfold from last night's feeding. Okay, Pearl, no one's, Santiana, no one's messing with you. Man, the older and longer Pearl's horns get, the more she looks like her mother. Yeah, I tell you what, Jamie, I see food bowls have been drug around. I got a couple of cows standing on the far side of the barn. This is not your feeding area.
It is now, she says.
Babies, if we start feeding y'all in the barn, we're going to run our cows out of here. This is the cow barn. It was a cow barn. We will have to build us a horse barn or horse stables, but not today. No, not today. See?
Everyone barn.
Today's an everyone barn.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to have to put enough feed down for everyone then, so no one has to try to be fighting over it.
Oh, yeah, babe.
All right, well, I'll do that. If you will start going and getting some feed ready, I'll start putting all the troughs around.
Okay.
Jamie's still yawning. That's how early it is. All right, so this morning we are a little bit more organized on our morning feed up. This is nothing like I had envisioned. I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. This was nothing like I had envisioned. My vision was to, obviously, you already know my vision. But we're having to work around a few things. I think the important thing is everyone's getting fed. Everyone's comfortable with going into a stall. That's the main thing. Having a little snack to start off their day. Even Tex is all the way in. Isn't that big? Now, today, this is kind of funny. It was Santiana who pulled her trough almost all the way out because she does not want to get trapped in there by Dixie. So I still think that once I get all of the gates on these stalls, I can walk by, feed, close the gate. Feed, close the gate. Pour out the feed, close the gate. And that means everyone will be stuck inside the stalls. I hate to say stuck, but everyone will be safe inside their stalls.
Safe is a better word.
Safe is a better word. Everyone will be safe inside their stall. And then once they're all finished eating, I can come by and do my sprays. We can do anything we have to do for maintenance. Jamie can brush, and no one's going to feel threatened that they're going to get pinned up or trapped inside of a stall, because with the gates being closed, everyone will be in a stall.
I think it's cute that little Beverly's got her own little stall this morning.
Beverly has a big stall, Jamie. Beverly has a 10 by 10 stall, and there's no way a little tiny little munchkin like her needs a 10 by 10 stall.
She went in with Dixie at first, and then when she realized you put out an extra bowl, she was like, for me? For me?
Mr. Huck is trying to show Maggie that you are not welcome in this pasture, and you're not going to mess with these babies because Mr. Huck protects them. Now, Maggie's just playing, and so is Mr. Huck. Watch the tail wag. But it's cute because everyone else runs to hide, and Maggie stands up. Huck stands up to Maggie. Look at that. Now, that is something that you've never seen Mr. Huck do, y'all, until he began to wear the bell. Now, Mr. Huck has some backup. Now, Maggie, don't come over to me. I'm not going to help you, Maggie. You're on your own against... Maggie's like, wait, why is Huck wearing the bell? And I'm like, because Mr. Huck is Mr. Huck. And he wears the bell. He sits all... Look at the other ghosts behind him. Like, let the leader go at Maggie. Don't you come over here to me. I'm not going to protect you. Not against Mr. Huck. I'm scared. I'm scared of Mr. Huck. He wears the bell, Maggie. And if he wears the bell, then you gotta watch out. I love the transformation of a goat who was in the shadows of everybody else over at I'm a Survivor. He was living in the shadows of so many other personalities and really big names, let's just say fan favorites, even though we don't consider you guys fans. And all of a sudden, get away from me, Maggie. All of a sudden, he comes over here. He gets a bell around his neck, a change of environment, a change of scenery, a new pasture. He gets the bell, the coveted bell, and now his entire life, he's thriving, folks. He's thriving. I can't tell for sure if he's gained much weight yet. It's been a week. Today's been a week. But I'll tell you what, he walks around like a 10-foot tall man now. Just a giant. He's very, very good at what he does. He's a great leader. And I'm so proud of him. I know, and he's still so sweet. Y'all hear that sweet thing? You're such a sweet little boy. And Maggie is terrified. Maggie is absolutely terrified because she's never knew Huck to be one who would defend himself. I know, buddy. All right, Maggie, I got work to do. Good Lord, thank you. I thank you, good Lord, for allowing me to just dig the hardest 10 holes I've ever had to dig in all of my years of fence building. Having to go through these oak trees with this wide array of roots that stretch forever. Some are that thick. And I did it without incident. Okay, well, I guess I can't say I did it without incident. I actually did blow the back of my pants out, but I'm blessed to have done it with good friends and great company, including you all. That was not easy. Now it's time to put posts in the ground and then come by with 80-pound bags of concrete for each one of them. But it's all for a great cause. You're the king goat. You're king. You're the king right here, aren't you? Maggie's nothing but a peasant. Just a pawn to be used in your servitude. Sorry, Lenny. Y'all don't laugh at this little bucket of grains that I'm feeding these goats over here. We're actually trying to wean them off of so much grain. The reason that all of our goats over at I'm a Survivor are so fat, seriously, every one of them, males, females, they all look so fat is because we overfeed them with grains because we don't have enough stuff for them to forage on. Over here, though, at Longhorn Lester's, there's plenty of things to forage on. So we're able to cut down a whole lot of the grains. Oh, they still love the grains. They still love them. Hey, I'm gonna pour those into y'all's trough and you can all have some, okay? Come on, you guys. I'm just gonna pour them into your trough and you guys can all nibble on them. If you'll move your heads, there's a few for you guys. Let's go over here. There's a few for you. Here's a little bit for you all. Mr. Huck, even though he wears the bell, has just learned a very valuable life lesson. You do not deny a lady her food. You do not take away a lady's food. And see, one more sign of great leadership, how Mr. Huck loves the ladies so much. He respects and values the ladies so much that he will allow them his grains. The only problem is, like sometimes ladies do, they're going to take advantage of that kindness. Oh no, I'm going to get myself in trouble because there's a lot of ladies here who's like, Lester, do not go there. Do not go there. Mr. Huck, you keep being chivalrous and watch how it pays off for you in the long run. And I agree. Mr. Huck, you keep being chivalrous and watch how it pays off for you in the long run. And you never deny a lady her food. Eat. And if you're like me, one of life's greatest joys is a good meal. And so if I would hate to know that there was a lady who enjoyed a good meal, yet she was treated to where she couldn't eat because of society pressures and stuff like that. So don't ever become victim to some of that stuff. Y'all eat, ladies. Y'all just eat. And I promise you, a real man will still love you the same way you love your man. The same way you still love your man. Jamie's loving Mr. Huck before we leave. We're about to go bye-bye, and it's raining. So all the goats are inside their little shelter. Jamie's coming to check on them all, and I thought it was cute the way she was sitting there showing Huck some love because he demanded it. Oh, they do not like water. They do. Don't come out, Mr. Huck. It's okay. He'll do anything for more love. Huck will do anything for more love. They'll be sweet. I'm getting rained on. No, Huck, stay in there. Oh, look at Huck.
No.
And he's bringing all of his friends with him.
No.
He goes, I need more love. Oh, I may melt here, but I just need... Oh, fuck it. Fuck it.
Get in there, Huck.
Oh, he was really enjoying your love.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.